Hi there. Oh yeah. How are you today?
I'm fine.
You're fine. How was your day?
It's good because today is last PAS.
Oh, today is the last PAS, not tomorrow.
Not
Oh, I see. So you have your last PAS today, and then what was that? I forgot.
Java language
Mhm.
and English.
Oh, Japanese and English. You can do that well.
Yes,
Oh,
I can do the apa itu?
what is
Java
that?
language.
Oh, is that hard? The Japanese?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
What kind?
It's
Uh-huh. Why?
English is easy,
Oh, the
but
English one is easy. Mhm.
Java is hard for me.
But you live in Java now.
Yes.
Okay, but what kind of question that so hard for you? Do you still remember the question in Japanese?
What? Paribasan saloka bebasan.
Oh, okay. What was that? I don't know. What about Aksara Jawa? Did you already learn about Aksara Jawa?
No.
Oh no.
So hard.
Okay. Yeah, it's so hard. That's right. Maybe in junior high school you will learn about that Aksara Jawa. But oh, what about wayang? You also learn about wayang?
Yes,
Oh,
I learned wayang.
so there are also some questions about wayang in your PAS?
In my question,
There is no.
no, wayang is in grade 4.
Oh, I see. Wayang is for grade 4. Okay, but you still remember about wayang or not?
No,
No,
I forgot.
you forgot. Okay, but that's okay. You did the English well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. Good job, Alia. Also, tomorrow. What about tomorrow? What you will have tomorrow? It's like a normal class,
Maybe
maybe.
because my friend yang susulan
Huh?
besok di sekolah.
Oh, I see. So your friends that haven't take a test will go to
In
school
school.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, and they will do the test at school?
No.
Oh no. But what about you?
Pardon?
What about you? You will also go to school?
No.
Oh
In
no.
home.
I'll stay at home. Okay.
I sleepy.
Oh, you are sleepy now?
No. Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. So you will have like a sleepy day and you will sleep all day?
Yes. Because
Yeah.
apa itu? Katanya tugasnya sedikit, boleh main dan tidur katanya.
I see. So your teacher said that?
Yes.
Oh, I see. So maybe what about after the next week? The next week you will have a holiday?
Maybe no.
Oh, maybe no.
School?
Oh, still school? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay then. But when is your holiday? You
I
still
don't
don't know?
know.
Oh, you still don't know? Okay. Because usually people after half PAS will have holiday. Right. Like Hania and
Yeah.
Faiz. What about you guys? After PAS you will have holiday or not?
I don't know.
Oh, you also don't know about that? Okay. But what about today? How was your PAS today?
Good, because I have just one PAS today. Ha 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 ha
Oh, you
ha.
just have one PAS today. What was that? I forgot. What was that?
Mampa.
Oh yeah. And it's so easy. You already know the score? Or you still don't know about that?
I still don't know about that.
Oh, you still don't know about that. Okay. All right then. And tomorrow you will also finish your PAS like Alia?
Yes, I still.
Okay. All right. You still have one left. One PAS left.
What?
You still have one PAS left?
Yes.
Okay. All right then.
Tomorrow 2 PLs.
Tomorrow 2 PAS. Okay. All right then. Thank you so much, Faiz. What about Hania? Hania, how about you? Do you also will have a holiday after PAS?
After PAS finish.
Yeah, after PAS finish.
Yes, I have long holiday.
Oh, you have a holiday like until January, right? Until New Year.
Yes.
Okay. And then you already have a plan to go somewhere?
No, I
Oh,
don't.
not yet.
I don't know.
Oh, you still don't know? Okay. You're still thinking about your PAS first, right? What about for today? How was your PAS today? You can do that well?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay, that's great. Like, you confident enough to say that you will get a good score for this.
Yes, but today I feel very tired.
Why?
Before this today. Because tomorrow is math and like bang soal is very much no good.
Oh, I see. So you already learned, you already studied
Yes,
about math, but not all.
yes. I already finished the bang soal first,
Mhm.
but I think very tired. The bang soal is very difficult.
How many questions that in Bang Soal?
60
Oh
questions.
my god, 60 questions?
Yes.
Wow. That's so scary. Okay, 60 questions and you already finished. But and you will still study after this.
After this, no. After this, I want to go my native home. I mean, I can study again at night.
Oh yeah, I see. Because yes, you still have to rest, right?
Mm.
When you usually finish your school?
Online school.
Yeah, your online school. Your PAS, I mean.
My PAS is because this week I only have one subject, so I finish at 9 o'clock.
Oh, 9 o'clock. I see. So you finish at 9 o'clock, and after that, you study math or study PAS for tomorrow.
No, after that I like refreshing.
Okay. So you already did that refreshing today?
Yes.
Oh, like how? How you do that?
I watching YouTube.
You watch YouTube. You watching YouTube. That's right. Yeah, that's a type of refreshing too. Okay. So with watching YouTube, and after that, you study.
Yes.
Oh, and after you study, you watching YouTube again, and then the last one is you study at night.
No, I only watch YouTube after I did PAS today.
Oh, I see. So you just watch YouTube after you finish your school and before study.
Yes.
Okay. So just once in a day.
No. At night after I study, I can watch it.
Okay. Oh, I see. All right then. Okay. What about the others, guys? Do you have like a refreshing time like honey after you study?
I have
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. With what?
watching YouTube.
Oh, watching YouTube. Same like Hania. Okay. What about Tristan?
Yes, watch YouTube, Miss.
Oh, watch YouTube too. Okay. So you guys have the same things to do after you finish your school or after you study. Okay. So this one. What about if we're talking about study? Is English your favorite lesson at school?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay. Ali and Hania
No.
say yes. Oh, no? Hania, you
No,
are
no.
no?
No, no.
No, okay. What
At
about
my
Faiz?
school,
Faiz, it's a yes or no?
yes.
Oh, yes, okay. But no for Hania. What about Tristan? Is English your favorite lesson or subject in your school?
What, Miss?
Is English your favorite subject in your school?
Yes, yes.
Oh, yes, okay. So what about Hania? Why? What is your favorite lesson at school?
At school, I like Arabic.
Oh, you like Arabic? Wow, that's great. You like Arabic. Okay. That's quite difficult, but that's great. Okay, that's cool. All right. And now, what about this one? Do you think learning English is important?
Yes.
Yes, Miss.
Yes.
Why?
Because when we want to
Okay, international language. Mhm.
our country, we use English.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. If you want to go another country,
Hmm.
mhm, we should use English. Okay. All right. Because English is international language, something like that. That's right. Okay, so that's why you learn English. But like, do you have sometimes when I learn English, even me when I learn English, I will also feel tired in the middle of the learning session. So do you have any tips and trick to learning English? Maybe how can people learn English? From what? Just from a course? Just from school? Or we have another things?
Play game,
Oh, that's right. Play game. Play game
watch
too.
movie.
Watch movie. That's right. Play game. Watch movie.
YouTube.
Watch YouTube. That's right. Play game. Watch movie. Watch YouTube. And then what
To
else?
get another friends in
Huh?
another.
That's right. Yeah, we can have another friends like through social media, or through an application, something like that. Yeah, we can talk with another person with English. That's right. That's how we study English. And then what about if you like a song? If you like a song, you can learn also from the song, right? From
Yeah.
listening to music.
Yeah.
Yeah, from listening to music.
Right.
From watching YouTube, watching movie. That's right. Or
But now I really like English song.
oh, you
melody.
really like English song.
Yeah.
Oh, what kind of music? Like, what kind of song that you like?
I like the Speechless Memories
This
and
speechless memory.
Speeches from Naomi Scott,
Oh, who?
UST Aladdin. Aladdin,
Oh, the soundtrack of Aladdin. Oh, I see.
Yes.
Speechless.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speechless Memories and UST Moana.
Oh, I see.
And
Soundtrack from Moana.
the last is Trouble is Different.
Oh, Trouble is a Friend. Okay. I also like that song when I was high school. Okay. All right. So Tania, which one that help you most to learn English? Is that watching YouTube or watching movie or listening to music or this course or your school?
I like to listening to music.
Oh, you like to listening to music, and then you will learn about the lyrics.
Usually I listening to music with I study English for my school and I really enjoy.
Oh, I see. So you study while you listening to music.
Yes.
Okay. And then, like, have you ever learned about the lyrics of the song? Maybe.
Yes.
Hmm. You ever learn about the lyrics? Like, you learn the lyrics and then you find words that you don't know the meaning, and then you search on Google Translate. Maybe what is the meaning of that lyrics? Maybe. Have you ever
No.
do that?
Usually I search on YouTube with the song with the lyrics and with
Oh.
the translated.
Oh, I see. So that's why you didn't do that, because you already know about that. Okay, all right. Good job, Hania. Thank you so much. What about the others? What is the most helpful things for you to learn English? Is that watching YouTube or play
I
game
think
Mhm.
study in school.
or study in school? Okay, so because you always study in school, and what about play game? You mentioned play game before, but it's not really helpful.
Yes. Yes, the study in school is the most helpful for me
Oh, I see. Because
because I studied the basic in
Hmm?
school.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you study the basic from school. All right. Okay, that's done. Good job. And what about the others? What is the most helpful things for you?
I think listening to music and this class.
Oh, listening to music and this class. Okay, thank you. So listening to music. So you like to listen to the like Western music or English song, something like that.
Sometimes English,
Oh,
sometimes Western.
oh, okay. Sometimes English, but what kind of song that you like to repeat?
Um,
There's that.
what is I only I forgot the name.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Wait.
Okay. Stop searching about that.
Yes.
Do you remember the singer?
It's only me.
Oh, it's only me. Oh, I see. I see. I know that song. Okay. So the singer is Indonesian, right?
Yes.
Yes. But his song is with English and Indonesia too, and Indonesian too. Okay. So it's the mix
Me.
between bahasa and English. That's right. Well, that's great. And then
And
mhm,
a whole new word.
a whole new word. Oh, I see. The soundtrack from Aladdin too.
Uh, and then
Then what else? Oh, you like a lot of songs. You like a lot of songs in English. So you also do you also learn about the lyrics, Alia, the lyrics of the song.
yes.
Oh, and then you're searching for the words that you don't know the meaning.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's great. Okay, good job. Thank you so much. So that's how Alia learn English. Okay, what about Faiz? Faiz, which one is most helpful for you? Is that watching YouTube or your school or maybe listening to music? Faiz, are you there?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Okay. What is the most helpful for you? Helpful things for you? Like to learn English. Is that watching YouTube or your school?
Watching
Uh-huh. Sorry, so sorry. My connection is not really good. Can you repeat it, Faiz?
Watch films.
Oh, watch movie. Oh, that's great. That's great. Have you ever, guys, have you ever watched movie without subtitle? So you guys just listen to it. Or maybe you can,
Yes,
oh yes, that's great. Tristan, or
but
maybe you
it's
can,
better with subtitle.
of course. Of course, that's right. But you can change the subtitle into English maybe. So you still can read, but with English. Okay, so now what about this one? What about if you learn at school or learn in this class and then you have an English class and what you usually prepare to learn? Do you prepare like a book or something else?
Pencil.
Oh, pencil. Okay, a pencil. All right. And then, guys, have you ever usually like, are you usually take a note, maybe at your school?
Usually, when offline school, usually I take a note.
Oh, okay. For offline school, you usually take a note. But what about online school?
Usually when online school, I am not take a note, but I am typing.
Oh, you type. Okay, you type on the chat box
No,
or
on the
on
which application.
Oh, I see on the words. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Good job. So what about the others? Are you usually taking note, guys, when it's online or offline school? Wait. Like Hania usually take a note when it is offline, but she usually typing on the words like Microsoft Word when she go to online school. What about the others? Do you guys also take a note or maybe note? Or maybe you just record the conversation between you and your teacher?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not taking note. Okay.
Usually my teacher give the material.
Oh, I see. So your teacher will give you the module or the material.
Yes, in
Okay.
document.
In document. All right. Okay, then. Good job, Tristan. Yeah, I think because people now go to online school, so they don't really need to take a note. Yeah, we can change it into typing. We can change it into just waiting for the module too. That's right. Okay, so now for today, we'll have another lesson here. Where is it? Okay, so this one. Exploring and recording Lexis. Okay, so now look at this one. I have this. Oh, by the way, do you know about Lexis? What is Lexis means? Lexis meaning. Okay. So Lexis is a word or a speech. Okay, so Lexis is a word or a speech or maybe a sentence. So now we will talking about that. Like I have a story about Barcelona here. Okay, I will give you a time to read about three of this about Barcelona. Okay, I will give you 3 minutes to read about this. Are you done, guys?
Yes,
Done.
Miss.
Oh, okay. All right. What about Ali and Tristan? Are you done?
Done, Miss.
Okay. So what is the text talking about? What is the text talking about?
About Barcelona.
About Barcelona. That's right. About Barcelona. Ah, look at this. So there is a question. What is the main topic of each extract? Okay. What is the main topic of each extract? Main topic is something that they talking about. An extract is this tree. This tree are extract. So what is the main topic from each extract? It means, what about from number one? What is the main topic in number one?
Barcelona is a cultural center that offers a full range of attractions for tourists.
Okay. So we can make it simple into maybe this one. Barcelona as a cultural center. Or maybe you can also say cultural place in Barcelona. Because they mentioned some place there. What kind of place that the writers mentioned? the place in number 1. What are they? I think there are 4. Oh no. Oh yeah, 4 places here. What are the places that they mention in number 1?
Modern sports centers.
Okay, modern sports centers. That's right. And then what else? Modern sports centers.
Music venues.
Music venues. Okay. What about before it? Before modern sports centers?
Great theaters.
That's right. Great theaters. And then before great theaters? The National?
National Museum.
Yeah, the National Museum of Contemporary Art. This one. So that's why. You can use Barcelona as a cultural center or a cultural place in Barcelona. Okay, because they talk about the place there. And now what about number 2? What is the main topic for number 2?
Culture and adventure, something for everyone.
Okay, so this one, combining the bustle of the city, the beauty of the coast, and the tranquility of the countryside. So they're talking about Barcelona have in number 1, it's talking about Barcelona as a city, but in number 2, they're talking about Barcelona it's not just a city, but they also have a beauty coast. Beauty coast. It means coast is like near the sea, something near the sea, and the countryside. It means like a village. And then the region offers huge variety for the visitor, combining the natural world, history, culture, and adventure. Okay. So maybe this one. Yeah. Do you have any idea for this? This one is talking about the main topic is a natural place to visit in Barcelona. This one, number 1 is a cultural place, and number 2 is a natural place. And what about number 3? What is the main topic?
The city of Barcelona.
The city of Barcelona. Yeah, and then
Oh,
the main topic. They talking about shopping, I think, right?
yes.
Yes. Okay. So this one. Maybe we can just say it
Shopping.
in Barcelona. So they are the main topic from each part. Okay, and now we will go to this one. Oh, okay. Which words tell you this? Which words tell you this? So it means how could I say Barcelona is a cultural center or a cultural place in Barcelona? Why I can say that? Because I read this one.
Huh?
Yeah. Why I can say this one? Because from this word, so I can say that Barcelona as a cultural center. What about number 2? Why could I say a natural place to visit in Barcelona? Because of what? From what word? From what sentence? Faiz, hear it.
What is?
Oh, how could I say a natural place to visit in Barcelona? From what sentence in this? Number 2.
I think because the beauty of the coast and the tranquility of
Yeah,
the
the beauty.
countryside.
That's right, the beauty of the coast and the tranquility of the countryside. That's it. And what about number 3? How could I say shopping in Barcelona?
Talking about shopping.
Yeah, because this whole thing's talking about shopping. But something that appears first is this one. Okay, good job. Now, we'll go to this one. Oh, look at this. About language. In almost all written and spoken texts, a very large percentage of words are nouns, lexical verbs, adjective, or adverbs. Okay, so yeah, like this kind of words, it also consists nouns, lexical verbs, adjectives, verbs, and adverbs, right? And then, what about this one? Can you find noun in this text? Can you find noun? There are so many noun here. What about art? Okay, that's right, art. What about the name of the city? The name of the city is also a noun.
Barcelona.
Barcelona. That's right. Barcelona is also a noun.
National music.
Yeah. Yeah. What is that?
Theater.
Oh, theater. Okay, theaters. And then Faiz, what is that?
Products.
Oh yeah, products. That's right.
Products.
Products. And then what else? Arts, products. And then Barcelona, theaters. What about museum?
I already say it.
Okay, so museum, that's right. Sports centers. Sport centers. Countryside, coast, all that are nouns. Okay, what about lexical verbs, which is a verbs? Can you find something? Verbs, maybe.
Modern.
Modern? Modern is verb or adjective, modern.
Verb.
Modern, verb or adjective. Modern is also same like old, new, small, big. What is that? Verb is kata kerja, and then adjective is kata sifat. So what about modern?
That is adjective.
It is adjective, that's right. So modern is adjective. What about something that is a verb or a lexical verb? It starts with S.
Shopping.
Shopping, that's right. That is. Okay. What about adjective? Yeah, adjective we have good, and then cultural, modern. Huge. Yeah, huge. Beauty. Okay, so that's what we can find in this. Now, what about this one? Oh, match each of these photos to an item of vocabulary from each text in A. Okay, so text number A, in text number A, which is about Barcelona, in number 1, it's talking about theater, it's talking about museum and modern sports centers. So which one is the picture? Is it number 1, 2, or 3? Talking about 1, it's talking about theaters. Theaters like
Oh, number 2.
number 2. That's right. It's number 2. What about shopping center? Which one is the shopping center?
Number 1.
Number 1. And number 3 is for the natural place in Barcelona, like the coast and the countryside. Okay. So now look at this one. I have a word and I have a sentence, and the sentence is a shopping experience. So shopping here become noun. Shopping here is become noun. And experience also become noun. And this one is noun. Yeah, noun and noun. What about a cultural center? What is the cultural?
It is personal.
What is the cultural? The cultural is adjective. That's right. Center is a noun.
No.
Yeah. We also have like maybe a beautiful shoes, pretty voice, pretty hair, or a cute cat, something like that. It's also adjective and noun. Okay. And then this one is also noun plus of plus noun. That's right. Okay.
Spider.
All right. It become a weed now. All right. And now, all right. We will go to this one. So to the Barcelona again. Can you find something like an adjective plus noun? Adjective plus noun again. Wait, I will show you. This one is adjective plus noun. A cultural center. I also found, start from number 1. Can you find an adjective plus noun? The first is a cultural center. And then what else?
A huge range.
Yeah, a huge range of attractions. This is the adjective, a huge range of attractions is a noun. That's right. And then what else? After that, I also find again.
Modern sport. Cathedral.
Modern
Iconic.
sports. Iconic. That's right. Iconic is adjective. Cathedral is noun. And then modern. That's right. Modern is adjective. Sports centers is a noun. And before that, I also have one.
National Museum.
Huh? No. Before that.
National Museum.
National Museum. National. What is national? Is that adjective? Oh, by the way, guys, if you are confused about something like that, you can use this one. I think I ever talked about this.
Meriam.
And then you can searching for national maybe. National. And we can see here. Oh, so national. Yeah, national is
Adjective.
adjective. That's right. So this one, a national museum is adjective and noun. That's right. And then after national museum, there is one more.
Contemporary art.
Okay, great theater and contemporary art. Also, we still have two. That's right. Great theater and contemporary art. Good job. So we found all of this.
Oh, I'm so smart.
That's right. All of you are so smart. And now, what about number 2? Number 2,
The beauty of the coast.
the beauty of the coast. That's right. So the beauty here of the coast. All right.
Tranquility of the countryside.
The tranquility on the countryside. Oh, wait, guys. Let's look at this. The beauty of the coast. So the beauty of the coast. Oh, the beauty here become a noun because it's not beautiful. So sorry, guys. So beautiful is adjective, but if it become the beauty, it will become noun.
Wow.
So this one is noun plus noun. Noun plus of plus noun. Okay. And this one also, the tranquility is also noun. And then plus of plus noun. This one is also the bustle of the city. What about huge variety? Yeah, this one is adjective plus noun, huge variety. And then what else?
Natural word.
Yeah, natural word. That's right, natural word. Okay, what about in number 3? Is there any adjective plus noun again? Huh?
Shopping experience.
Shopping experience. This one is noun or adjective? Shopping.
I don't know.
Shopping. A shopping is a noun. A noun. Shopping is a noun, but shopping is verb. Something that use articles like a or the. It's a noun. A shopping experience. So this one is noun plus noun. Okay, what about latest art? Latest. Latest is adjective or noun? Latest.
Adjective.
Adjective, that's right. So latest art is adjective plus noun. Okay. Well, I think we already found all of that. And now we will go to this.
Okay.
Look at this. This is how you learn about English. This is how someone learn about English. So you can organize your vocabulary notes around topic areas, record phrases rather than single words, record phrases. Do you know phrases?
Frasa.
Yeah, frasa or like sentence. Record phrases rather than single words. So if you want to learn about English, you better learn about a sentence, not just a word, but a sentence. And then after that, you can use example sentences to show meaning. Okay, maybe you want to learn about a book, So you can make an example. Use example sentences. You can make a sentence, for example, like I buy a book yesterday, something like that. So that's how you learn. You can make an example of the sentence. And then after that, you can use color and drawings. Like maybe if you like to take a note, you can draw something, or maybe you can take a note with so many color, not just black, but you can use so much colors, something like that. So you can draw on your note too. It will be fun. And then you can use definitions. You can use definition. Use definition is like maybe, yeah, you learn about book, and then you can write book is a things that you bring to your school, and this one is rectangle, and the function is for you to take notes, something like that. That is a definitions. And then you can record the grammatical features, like something that we already learned, like is it a noun, is it a verb, is it an adjective. And then mark stressed syllables to help you say the items. Okay, so mark stressed. Stressed is like something, not stressed because you think about much thing, but for example, you learn about you will learn about book, and then which words, which part of the book that should be stressed. Stress is like you should read it louder than another part, like book. The stress is in the end of the word book, something like that. And then phonemic. Do you know phonemic? This is phonemic. Phonemic. Phonemic is came from a word phone.
Get it.
Yeah, phone is like an audio, right? An audio or something that we say. So this one is phonemic. Phonemic is how we read that word. The name is phonemic. Like national, how we should read national. Oh, like this one, national, 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 something like this. This is phonemic. Okay, guys. And test yourself regularly to check you remember. Okay. And now, what about this one? Wait. Okay, so we have all of this. We have this. For example, we learn about ticket office. We learn about ticket office. And then we write all of this, how to write a ticket office. Okay. Which one is a phonemic? Where is the phonemic? You still remember about phonemic? So
Yes.
for learning, yeah, for learning about ticket office, we should learning about phonemic. And yeah, that one, ticket. That's how you read ticket. It's not ticket, but ticket. Okay. It's ticket. That is phonemic. That's right. Good job. And what about this one? When we learn something, we should make an example of the sentence. A sentence for the example. So, is there any sentence there that contains ticket office? So phonemic, we already found phonemic, this one. And then what about if we want to learn something, we should make an example sentence of that. For example, I want to learn about book. So I make a sentence, I buy a book yesterday. That's how I learn. What about this one? Where is the sentence?
The ticket office is open from 9 to 5.
That's right. That's right. The ticket office is open from 9 to 5:30. This is the example sentence.
Mom, miss you.
Okay, what about if we want to learn something, we should make a definition. We should write a definition. Definition is a description about that things. What is train ticket? What is book?
A place where you can buy. What is it?
Yeah.
You
can buy.
It's
It's like, for example, is train tickets. Okay, so this one is the definitions. That's right. What about for grammatical purposes? Something like, is it a noun? Is it a adjective? Which one? Where is it? All of this with noun, because there are noun plus noun here. So yeah, there are 4 grammatical purposes. This one, grammatical features. Okay. And the last one is test yourself regularly to check you remember. Like for example, this. You can, after you learn about all of these things, you should check or test yourself with this. Maybe you write something, but it's blank. Maybe I learn about book, and then after that, I will test myself with write this one. And then I should thinking about, oh, what did I learn before? Oh, so it's a book. Something like that. And then you can do another things to do that. Okay. So guys, today we learned about how we learn English. How can people learn English? Okay. And now, do you know that tomorrow we will have a test? By the way.
Yes.
It's okay. It's all right. We'll have a test tomorrow. We will just do 10. Oh no, 15 or 12. No, not 12. I think it's 20 questions, right? 20 questions like before. Yeah. And then you will also have a face-to-face test. So I want you to come on time. Okay. And if you can't come, you can tell Miss Ellen. But we will have another test. We will have a test in another day. Like if you can't come tomorrow, we will have a test on Monday maybe, or on Thursday, on Saturday maybe. Okay. But if you can come, so you just come tomorrow, because it will not good if you have a test on holiday, right? Or on weekend. Okay, so do you have any questions, guys, for all of this?
No.
Or maybe you want to screenshot this one? Tips on recording, Alexis. Oh, you already screenshot this one? Okay. So remember about phonemic, about how you read that, about grammatical features, and then how you make sentences. Okay. So now that's all that we learned today. And this one we already talked about it, about recording words, phrases, watching TV, or listening to music. Yeah, we're already talking about that. Okay, guys. You give me an okay. All right. So guys, I think that's all for today. And maybe if you have nothing to do, you can do this homework. You can do this practice to find a word or phrases that you want to learn more. Okay, like a new vocabulary. Okay, so now guys, because our time is done, let's take a photo first. Where are you guys? I can't see anyone
Here.
except me. Okay, oh yeah, thank you. All right, Tristan. Okay, so now let's take a photo. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much for today. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow, guys.
Bye.
Nice
Thank you
day.
for the